Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurrect Autos HQ. So, today guys is new project pickup car day, and this one, it's nothing sort of spectacular and fancy about it, but it's just the MOT history on this car that I'm picking up today is just incredible. And the MOT history on these cars is one of the things that I have to check. And if there's two cars that are going through the auction, they're exactly the same, and then one's got a great MOT history and one's got a really bad MOT history, it just makes sense to pick the one that's got the good MOT history. So I always try and pick these cars that have got a fantastic history, because that just shows, it's not 100% guaranteed, but there's a chance that the car has been looked after by the owner. It's just one of them things. And anytime I sell a car, that's the main thing that everyone says. Everyone says the same thing. What's the MOT history like? What's the MOT previous advisories? Has it failed in the MOT? They are asked the same questions. So on my checks, and part of what I look for is a car that's got a good MOT history. It don't have to be fantastic, but it just needs to be good. So yeah, I've got this one that I'm picking up today, and I'll show you the actual MOT history on it. It's more or less the same as this one. This one has got a fantastic MOT history, this Corsa. Absolutely fantastic. It's never failed, and it's only had one advisory from new, a back tyre. That's it. One advisory from new. So that's the kind of cars that I look for, and this is one of them. So yeah, let's get into it, guys. Let's go pick it up. Let's bring it back. We'll have a walk around, and I'll show you exactly what I've got. Let's do this. there we go, guys. Little Peugeot 207, 1.4, 59 plate, 09, category N, and yeah, it's not that bad, is it really? It's it has got its marks around the car, and I've got to look at those and sort them out. But this is where the main damage is, obviously in the corner of the back bumper. So I'm gonna have to replace this whole bumper, and I don't know what's behind the bumper either. There could be more damage, we don't know, but until we get this stripped off. But yeah, it's just part and parcel of what we do when it comes to this salvage. It's just, you know, if it comes to it, I've got to do it. So yeah, but I just thought it'd be a nice little car, nice little run around, nice little cheap thing for someone. You can see here there's damage. To be honest with you, I did not see that in the pictures. Yeah, definitely did not see that in the pictures. A lot of that should buff out, like that'll all come out, that bit there. Some of that will buff out, but I'm not expecting it to come out perfect. And I am looking for another door, to be honest with you. I think if I just get another door, replace the whole door, 50 quid, yeah, job done. This one seems all right. I should be able to buff that out. So there is some scratches around the car and all that sort of side of it, but there was there were a couple of reasons why I went for this one, and I'll get into that in a second. Show you the front. Front's pretty decent. It just needs a good clean. It's just filth. Gonna have to do these headlights. So these headlights have really sort of faded on the top pieces, and I've got a headlight repair kit, and I'll have to sand them all down and then prep the headlights and make them look good. Just do you know what I mean? Just put a little bit of, just do what I do and sort of clean them up, basically. So this is the sport version. To be honest with you, a little bit different to the one I had before, the blue one I just did. And this was another reason why I bought this car, was because of the mileage. You can see it just there, look. 29,100 miles. So, and I've checked the MOT history on this car, and it's just incredible. Like, I'll show you that in a second. It's inside. I've printed it off. I'll show you the MOT history, but it's so good. Yeah, it's so good. I think this is only 2 owners from new as well, and yeah, it's really good. It's a little bit, like I said, it's a little bit different to the one I had before. This is all a little bit different, like climate control and all that shit, but this is the sport version. There's definitely nothing sporty about it, let me tell you that. It's a 1.4. But yeah, it's really smart. So you've got these like digital thing going on, which is a little bit, yeah, for its age. We have got a spanner light on here, which I think is just a service light, but I'm going to do a service on this car, so it's going to have, yeah, oil change, oil filter, cabin filter, air filter. It's going to have complete service by me, just because it doesn't come, I've just had a look, it's got no books, so no paperwork, no books, nothing. It's just a little bit filth in here, which is standard on a salvage car, but that's nothing really that can't be sorted. So yeah, there we go. It's a nice little run around for someone this is going to be. I'll show you the back. Again, there's no rips in these seats at all. Just dirty, really. Sort the floor out. I've checked everywhere for paperwork, guys. There's nothing in this car. We'll have a look in the boot as well. Again, pretty clean. I did see the locking wheel nut key, so that's in there, but again, there's nothing in here. I don't think there's anything. Nah, nothing in there. I don't have that in there. So yeah, I have to get this bumper off. find out if there's any damage behind. And it just needs a good clean. Tyres are good all round. I've checked the pads as well, the brake pads. Really a lot, you know, there's quite a lot of thick on those brake pads, a lot of meat on those brake pads, so they'll last. I've still got MOT this car as well. Show you the engine. It's pretty clean. Just a bit dusty and stuff. This needs a good clean up. But yeah, running really nice. Really nice. This engine is running. So I've checked all the fluids. It's got great oils, great coolant as well. Yeah, I don't see any problem with that at all. So, and the front end has not been hit at all. It's not been touched. So we've got no damage to the front. So that's good. It's just filthy. It's just filthy. So just needs a good clean. But I'll show you this MOT history whilst thinking. I'll show you this. Okay, this is the Peugeot. Look at that. That is just crazy incredible. Right, it's just failed once there, and it was for a bulb. How good does that look? This one's for the Vauxhall, the Corsa, behind us. And again, it's just, this is what I want to see. A risery for a tyre. So yeah. Really good. Really good. This is exactly what I'm looking for when I'm doing my searches. So, yeah. That's why I thought it was definitely worth getting. 29,000 miles with that sort of MOT history. To me, with that MOT history, someone has looked after this car. It's just, it's a no-brainer, really. It really ain't, because it's do you know what I mean? That's the way I'm looking at it anyway. I look at it as if that MOT has gone through like that every year, someone has looked after this car to get it through every year. So, yeah. That's why I go for these kind of cars. And it was cheap, I'll be honest with you. It was really cheap. So, and it's just going to be a cheap little runaround for someone, like the blue one. So, yeah, there we go. It's just a bit of filth. I just get these cars like this, and then they just need some real good clean and loving. Do the seats, do the upholstery. I'll chuck some new mats in there. Get up underneath there, sort all that out. But yeah, it's a sport version. What is, you know, what makes it sport version? I don't know. Maybe it's the trim. Maybe it's the few dials that's here. There's a bit of chrome here on the doors, the alloy wheels. But yeah. Don't think I'll be pushing on the advert that too much about it being a sport version, because I can't really see much else. Don't think it's got any sensors in it. It might have a sensor in it, you know. I think it might have a sensor in there. No way. Is that? Is it the lights or is it the window wipers? I think it's the lights. I think it's got auto lights on this one. Yeah, it's on there, look. Auto. So yeah, this has got auto lights. That's mad on this car. So yeah, just looked at it myself. So what do we think, guys, of this Peugeot 207? Drop me a comment, let me know what you think about this one. It's just another little quick flip, really, to be honest with you. I think one day, at the very, maybe two at a push, but 1.5 days at the very most. Don't want to spend too much time on this. So, yeah, and then it's out the door really. But I've got to check to make sure everything's all right. Brakes, discs, pads. I think the pads are okay, to be honest with you. I'll clean up the front calipers and make sure they're working well. But yeah, for 29,100, it's still super low mileage. $29,100 miles. Yeah. So still very, very, very low mileage car. So there we go. This is the new project, guys. And I'll probably be getting into this next week, to be honest with you, because I'm still waiting for parts for the Corsa, and I'm still waiting for parts to come in for the Fiat 500. So I'll probably jump on this on Monday and, yeah, get a bumper and get cracking with this one. So there we go. Like I said, guys, drop me a comment and let me know what you think about this one. It's just, yeah, I like grabbing these ones when I can. They seem to sort of stay a bit low in cost, to be honest with you. But on that other Peugeot I've done, the blue one, I didn't spend a lot of time on it. I spent one day on that Peugeot, that blue one, and it made some good little profit on that. So that's why I went for this one as well, because technically it should be the same, apart from there's a little bit more difference, there's a little bit more damage on the side here. So this one's probably a little bit more involved than the other one, but it's what it is. And yeah, I'll crack on and get on and do it, guys, won't I? So there we go. Right, that is going to be the end of today's video. Hope you have a good weekend, and I'll see you all Friday. I'll see you on Monday.